All right, welcome back to Civil. Oh, all right. Excuse me. If you saw my civilization rating, the score was 1462. The civilization rating was 58% on Warlord. If you just look at my all-time scores, the harder your civilization ranking, the higher point totals that are possible. So you say that I've done better um, a number of years ago with different leaders. Um, the most being Daenerys, the totally 100% realistic person that definitely existed. Um, so there we go. No, I'm done because what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my save again, and it's going to play that lovely music in a moment. And we're going to do the domination victory. So I'm going to Lord Justin Trudeau, and now we are going to go into a war setting. Now, because of that, we're going to have to adjust the tax rate. So we'll need no science, um, and luxury rate will go 50% luxuries. Right, okay, because there's no science. So that'll help because there's going to be lots of war weariness, um, lots of units that are going to be outside of their cities. And now I'm going to I'm going to pause it and go into cities to change production. I'll just show you what I'll do in Montreal. Well, Montreal's building a war unit, so I'll leave that alone. Hamilton's not, so I'm going to switch this to make a war unit. Um, the stronger, the better. And I'll keep doing that. So I'll pause it and start the video back up again once I've changed every city's production to a war setting, and then we'll move ahead. All right, we are back and ready to proceed to our next year. I've changed the production of every city. We'll start to load some units into these transports, and the first country that I will or civilization that I'll take over is easy. I'll take over Tours, which will mean I'll have to switch over to an anarchy as soon as I get through all of my play. Um, do I have? All right, so I'll have him go there. So that means I'll switch to an anarchy next turn, not this turn, because I thought I had the diplomat still there, but that was my last playthrough. The scientific play. Um, I know eventually I'll need to rail that. And I will not use this, so I'm going to sentry it so I don't even get tempted to forget to not use it. Right, so you still have to maintain your cities if you're at war, so am I at war with these guys? I am. Alright, so I'm at war with the Greeks still. I forgot who I was still at war with. Alright, so this turn I'll move ahead to, and then in 1947 we'll switch to a communist um, government. It's the best style of government to have war, but I'll be an anarchy for the first couple years anyway because I have to switch governments. I don't remember if we're at war with Russia either, so I'll use my cruiser to see if I can attack that guy. The reason why I didn't build a unit here is they didn't have a cathedral, so they definitely would have produced a bunch of war weirdness. So now I'll just produce some other units. I don't have enough transports to move all the units I'm building anyway. Right. Let's see. I'll have riflemen. Riflemen are still pretty good units, even if they are on the easier side. Wait. All right, Windsor. All right, so I'll wait for you because you're the next thing that I'm looking for. I have a feeling France will be upset with me once I declare war with the Mongols, so I'm moving some guys up there too. Wait, wait, wait. Okay. Built a battleship. Now build an armor back. Excuse me. Move this down to one of the transports. I think there was a transport being made here. So I'll sentry it here. Same thing with this unit. If you remember, if you sentry a unit, it will move along with any transport. The only unit I'm not going to move is the catapult. Right. I think they can take 6 units, and I don't plan on having it move without 6 units. I'll leave that to defend. Wait, wait, wait. And now I'll do my revolution. And here we go. Set a revolt. And I'm going to actually want them to go to war with me. So I'm not going to speak with them. By a mech infantry. Oh, they're in civil disorder. And then I'll move my armor unit for protection. And Leon. I anticipate that they're going to attack me. Nope, the Russians did. The French did. I fully anticipated that. Basically, if you start doing something aggressive with one civ, the rest of them will kind of gang up on you. remember we switched to 50% luxuries, and still we have a bunch of cities that are upset. Oh, we can't do that one. Lots of unhappy people because of our war. You just have to make sure you have enough happy people as unhappy people. Six and five. And I'm also going to change my tax rate because obviously I need to have more luxuries. Here we go. You generally want to attack multiple. If you can see, there's multiple units here. So you generally want to attack multiple units because you'll hit the one with the best defense. That'll be the one that attacks you or that defends against you. But if you beat that unit, you actually take both out. That's how it works. Oop. Pick him up. And I'm going to assume they're going to go into disorder. They're not. Okay, so I'll have this guy go to France. And look for white ships because they just declared war on me too. I can't buy the capital, so I'm using him to buy one of the other cities. Did I just make this guy? I did. So he can go on that transport down here. This way. Quite a few units that I'm moving. Good thing that I did that save. And we'll go head up this way even though I don't have a full group because Rouen is the first French city that it looks like I will go over and try to get. Right, so you will go on that transport too. And you'll head this way for the Greek area. I think I want to keep that guy there. I'm going to disband him because eventually it'll tell me that I have too many units.